Oh, I'm ready to go. Yeah, let's just wait for Joe to go. Stupid idiot. Stupid fucking cunt.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. There's the video. He's got it.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Gone black
shit.
again.
Can you not hear me?
No, I can hear you.
What's up?
I've just gone black, I think. Oh, no, that's you. I didn't even want to see
I
you.
can see you. So you want to see me?
Oh, fuck.
What's
going
happening,
on?
mate?
Nothing, I'm full as fuck from my delicious dinner.
You just eat dinner as well? I'm like, okay, I have to record the podcast with a full stomach.
Oh,
Fuck, that is rank. I've got the weirdest fucking setup going on. I've got the mic, the video on recording from you on this computer.
Yep.
And I've got my audio on the other computer. So
On
if it
your
sounds like
new
shit,
computer.
I apologize. Yeah, audio's cracking there. I can't hear myself and it's weird.
Ah, it's fine.
Probably for the best though.
I can hear you good enough.
What
Can
you
you
have
hear
for
me
dinner,
clear
mate?
enough?
Yeah, it's good.
I have a new camera setup every time, so
Yeah.
currently my camera setup is my phone is gaffer taped to a bent beer can inside a roll of tape on top of a hi-fi system that's not plugged in.
Your mic's got a bit of gaffer on it too.
It's just how it is, you know. When you
Budget life.
when you're not
When you're not Joe Rogan.
when you're not Joe Rogan and you don't have the money for a SM7B, which is those beautiful microphones that he uses.
Oh, with the stands?
Well, it
Like
would be
the
on a stand in
podcasting
his
arm?
one. Yeah, his is on an arm. Yeah.
Oh, love it.
But there's no like handling noise, so when he moves it, there's no noise that comes out. It's
Yeah,
delicious.
like, unlike the... Oh, shit. Did you hear that?
Yeah,
that was
something
my
fell.
that was my video.
But it was one of those mics that I told you that I wanted to buy ages ago. The
Yeah.
black ones. I tracked with one last night and I was just sitting on the couch holding it in my hands.
You loved it?
It's pretty good. I loved holding it, but the vocal sounded like shit, so...
Yeah, they were are they like the ones with the huge like filter around it?
Yeah.
It's like essentially a pop filter around the whole mic.
That's the one, yeah. That's the one.
Yeah, the audio I tracked when we were doing vocals pre-production for the record, the first record, I used that. And it felt nice to record with, but it sounded like shit.
Oh, okay. I like them because they like pick up a lot of...
Yeah. Maybe I was just singing
things.
like shit. That's something I don't, I don't know.
yeah.
What's on the
I
cards for
wouldn't
alcohol tonight?
Vodka something.
Nice. Canadian Club. Dry. Classic. Oh, man. Feels good. I feel good to be in the podcasting seat. I mean, it's 2 days later than we were meant to be recording it.
Yeah, well, we don't let this podcast inhibit our everyday busy lives of nothing. So,
Yep.
you know,
Actually,
it is.
before we get into bits and bobs of
Yep.
life, what did you have for dinner? Because I asked you before, but you brushed right past it.
I had a burger, and the burger was a meatless patty.
Yeah,
From
Coles or Woolies
Coles.
brand. Nice.
The Coles brand one, I think. It might have been a Woolies brand one. Can't remember.
Yeah, they got some decent stuff
with-
coming out.
Everything's pretty good there on both. So
Yeah.
but then on top of that, I had a slice of brie.
Slice of brie.
Yeah, slice of brie. You know, I'm not fully.
How was she?
Yeah, she's pretty good. She was pretty creamy after it melted on top of the patty. And then we made this American barbecue coleslaw on top of that.
Yum.
And then some tomato, some avocado, and some fried onion. And then
Good
some
stuff.
chips on the side.
Good buddy stuff.
Yeah, still got a couple of bits in my teeth, but...
Yeah, no, I didn't check before that too. I just did a quick little check on the camera. I think I'm good.
Sorry.
Sick.
There's something happened on my microphone. I don't know what that was.
Yeah. What was I going to say? I saw Kate posted that the new plants to your edition.
Oh, don't get me fucking started on the bloody jungle I'm living in.
Jungle. You don't like it?
Aiden called me before, and it was on speakerphone. And I'm like, Kate's fucking potting another plant. And he's like, no, plants are awesome. And I'm like, yeah, they're awesome, but I'm living in a bloody jungle. There's plants just coming out of the wazoo over here.
Mate. I like plants too. Like we have some fakies in our room because I don't get much light in here. I've got the patio, which is completely... You can't even see the bottom of the fucking patio, which is just killing me. Because it's such a good area to go out and, like, drink and hang out. But, like, I'm not shitting you when I say there's probably 40 pot plants out there.
Don't worry. I enjoy a good pot plant, but I feel like the house is a little bit cluttered
Bassy enjoys a good pot.
I enjoy both. Because it lets me breathe in clean air.
The devil's plant?
Well,
you breathe in the clean air from all the pot plants, and then
all right, we're just throwing accusations around now and saying I'm a bloody addict. But I never come at you with your fucking... I don't know. No, you got nothing.
Do your worst.
With your, hey, can you buy me drugs, man? Because I don't have any money. Please, man, please. Just another needle, please.
Oh god!
Yeah, every time,
people decipher
whenever we're on the podcast, I can't do the podcast,
the
man. I haven't had my H yet. Like I'm really speaking like I'm fucking 30, aren't I?
This is intense.
Yeah.
That actually scares me.
What, heroin?
Yeah, I would never go near it.
Have you ever had morphine?
Like
at the hospital or anything?
Surgery, yeah.
Yeah, there you go, mate. You had heroin.
Fair.
Heroin's actually a less stronger form of morphine. It just reacts faster with your body.
Right. Did you learn that off the Rogan podcast?
No, I learned that off a Stuff You Should Know podcast. So like how heroin works. What listen
Stuff
to
you should
on a drive.
know.
Listen to it on. Yeah, it's like just all this random crap.
No,
but there's
I mean,
some good ones on there. Like
that topic sounds
a
bit weird for that.
No, they just like talk about basically everything. There's like how Black Panther movement worked, and how it started, and then like just like they basically just go through like nearly everything that you want to know if you want to know anything about the history of the world or anything that happens in the world. They did one on COVID. It's cool. Like heaps. They did one. I listened to another one on the number 666, like the devil's number. How rock and roll started, how punk rock started.
I usually listen to podcasts while driving, but I don't do a lot of driving. Drove to Bondi today, though, actually. Completely contradictory.
Did it take you 70 hours?
It took me like 40, I think, 45 on the way there. It is dead in Bondi.
Yeah,
like
because the cafes wouldn't be open.
They were open, but like I feel like no one was out. I don't know if because it was like the middle of the day during the week or what. But
so
like,
did you get a park and everything?
Yeah, I never get a park there.
We always.
Like I remember one time I did laps and laps.
Do you remember that time when we were on tour and we drove there and me and Gibbo lifted a motorbike onto the side of the footpath so we could park in the spot?
No, which tour was this?
I'm pretty sure. Oh, maybe you went. No, you went with us. Maybe it was one of the weekends of the recording, I think.
Right. And you just went to Bondi?
Yeah, I think we maybe went.
Oh, was that for my birthday?
Reese or something? No, we didn't drive to that. That would have been a stupid idea.
Yeah. Horrendous.
But yeah, we pulled up and then we like found this spot, like half a spot, and then the other half there was this motorbike, and I was like, Gibbo, we should just lift it up onto the sidewalk, like onto the grass. Like he won't get told off for parking on the grass.
How many beers deep were you for that idea?
None. I was just like, let's fucking move it. This cunt's taking up the whole spot. Stupid motorbike.
Fucking hell.
Just like if you're a motorbike, just park in like a 1 centimeter spot.
I know.
Do everyone a favor.
Dude, you would have loved it today. So many Frenchies and so many Bostons hanging around.
Tell you what, those dogs make my day so much better.
Yeah.
Like, I could be having a shit day and then I see one, I'm like, oh. But then I get depressed because I don't have one. But I
was going to say, what's the update on the timeline of you getting one?
Still.
It's a perfect time to get one.
I know. I think we're going to get one probably before the end of the year, but we're just trying to like get the house ready and stuff, and it would be harder to like paint and stuff with the dog running around.
Well, what I was going to say before about with the paint, that the wall looks good from what I saw in that little tiny snippet on Kate's story, the dark wall.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do one more coat because there's like some parts that we like they look a bit weird. So we're just gonna do one more coat this weekend, and then we're gonna do 2 white walls, and then that should be it for painting. And then get some shelves on the wall, and so much money.
Oh yeah,
I spent more
what are you
money
gonna do
on
with shelves though?
Like
you could just get we live no, but I mean like we just got like a $4 or $5 bracket from Bunnings, and then just like a literally like a $9 cut of
piece of wood.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go to IKEA and get like a long white shelf.
Yeah,
and that comes with a bracket. Or I don't know. Maybe IKEA. Who knows? We'll just find it somewhere. But it's like gonna be like a thick white shelf that I want.
Nice. Whereabouts?
IKEA have these brackets that the shelf just slides onto.
Ah,
so
okay,
get a bunch of those shelves, and then like just put them on the wall. That's
instead of screwing the bracket to the shelf.
Correct. Yeah. So you just screw the bracket to the wall and slide the shelf onto.
We had
like so the bracket goes inside the shelf.
Yeah. That's probably a good idea because we had one of Leah's mum's like friends come over and do some work for our house, like installing PowerPoints and shit, and he offered to put up the shelf, and the instructions were just cut the bits of wood so there's no overhang on either side of the bracket, which he's done correctly on one side, but then the other side has a huge overhang, and it's bolted to the bracket into the wall. So I don't even know.
Wait, so like one side of the bracket you put the board
so
on
the
top
brackets
and
are here, right?
in.
Brackets are here. Say
I can't see your camera's not working that well, so.
Oh, isn't it? Damn.
No.
Okay. So the brackets.
You're just 2 blue dots on my screen.
Damn. Okay, just picture this: a bit of overhang on a bracket.
Okay. Yeah. No, I get what you mean.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really notice it until Leah pointed it out, and I'm like, oh fuck. Renoing is just. Sorry, go for it.
I was going to say I'm not over the whole housework stuff, but I miss playing shows so much this week. Like I was just like thinking about like I'm like, man, it's so good that like we can work and make money and stuff, and it's probably the most money I've had in fucking ages that I've just saved up. But I'm just like, man, I'm dying for a show, and I get to jam with buckos, but the show vibe is not the same. Like, it's not the same as a show vibe. Like just going out and playing a shit show and then feeling great.
Yeah, I know. I've really missed it, mate. But maybe just the last couple of weeks, I'm just like, I don't know. I've been looking at old photos or whatever, or just watching music videos because I always end up doing it whenever I hang out with Michaela or whatever. We always just have a couple of drinks and just chuck on music videos.
Yeah,
and it just makes me miss music.
Yeah, I've been watching
writing it, but the Foo Fighters doco.
I've been just watching Foo Fighters non-stop. I think because they keep posting like a new thing on YouTube every week. And right. I'm like, fuck, I love this band. And then I watched the Live in Hyde Park the other day. And he's
best
playing
DVD.
He comes out and that guitar is a Firebird. I'm like,
yeah.
And then I see his blue track. One and I'm like, I want the guitar.
Comes out there like playing just the open D and just chewing his gum.
Yeah. And he's
what
like,
a fucking badass.
Come on, motherfuckers. Like,
Can you imagine? I watched so when I asked you like what doco was it, and you said it was Back and Forth, the Foo Fighters doco, I watched it straight away. And then that moment where they're playing Wembley and everyone's singing Best of You. Oh my god, I cried, man. I thought Slam Dunk was sick.
Oh man, imagine it's like Slam Dunk is like 1,000 people. Imagine fucking 80,000 people.
Oh my god.
Fuck me.
It's wild. And just like a full it was basically like a 360 show. They were just like looking everywhere. 2 nights sold out in Madison Square. Fuck.
Madison Square?
MSG, wasn't it? Oh, sorry, Wembley. My bad.
Come on, mate.
Switched. Sold out Rod Laver Arena. Get a load of it.
MCG. It was MCG.
How big's the MCG?
90,000. Maybe 99,000.
Has anyone
I
played
think
the
it's,
MC?
it's
Oh,
the
people
last
have,
person I
haven't
know
they?
that played it was Eminem, I think.
They did like this or something in Sydney, the Fire Relief festival or concert thing that they did. I don't know what the stadium size is for that, but it would be huge.
Is that the SCG?
Maybe. They have so many stadiums here.
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
fucking like at least
I think they made a lot of them for the Olympics as well. So when they Sydney had the Olympics,
fair. There's like all the concert ones for like bloody Shawn Mendes and whoever that wants to come down.
God, I got so many burps tonight.
Yeah, I'm a bit there too. So I turned on the TV and Leah had just put something on in the background, and it was Big Brother.
Yeah, Channel 7,
That
baby.
fucking show, man. That
I haven't
show
watched anything
is the purest form of trash. We should we should watch that for the movie thing.
I reckon we should do a YouTube live this week.
Yeah,
Maybe Thursday night.
We may as well talk about it now.
Yeah, well, why don't we do it on Thursday night?
Yeah, that's okay. So we'll do it. Just let me and Bassie are just going to organise this right now, guys. Excuse us. We'll do it Thursday night.
Well,
I don't know.
This is going to be out the day before, but Patreons will hear this part beforehand.
Yeah. So this is basically for the people who are wanting to get involved for the, I don't know what, the 20-somethingth of June's one, next week's one.
Okay, so the first
what
one.
I'm saying.
Wow, this is so confusing because
this comes out Friday, right?
Why don't we say we're going to do it next Thursday?
Yeah, okay, next Thursday. This is for okay, perfect. We can do a little test run with our Patreons if we want.
Yeah, we'll do a test run with the Patreons this week, but we'll let them know. Cool. The 6 of them.
So, what this is, guys, is we're doing a. If you've ever watched Gogglebox or just a YouTube React, we basically want to watch a TV series, like an episode a week or something, but watch it live with you guys. So maybe you guys can all join our Discord server, which is basically we can. This is how we record videos right now. We're FaceTiming in Discord, but we can allow you guys access to it, so you guys can watch us, and then we'll also be in some sort of streaming thing where we're all watching the movie at the same time.
Yeah,
we're still got to.
Yeah. Still got to figure out how to fucking do it, but we give ourselves a deadline. I think we'll come through.
Yeah, because we've chosen a TV series that everyone would know. I haven't seen it though. Are we going to tell them what it is? May as well.
Well, why don't we just leave it for the announcement, just in case we don't fucking get our shit together? Cool. We'll just hold off on that, because we still need to figure out how we can do it and if we're allowed to do that.
Yeah, we should be
Otherwise,
able to.
we can just do like a live. We can just do like a live episode thing if worst comes to worst. Whatever.
So we'll try. Yeah. The reason we're saying this is because the series that we want to do is not on Netflix or any streaming service. So I don't know how we're going to all watch it live, but
it is
on.
It is on 7+.
Yeah.
So we just have to figure out a way. Like you literally just have to share your screen. Yeah. And then do that somehow. I'd have to figure it out how to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be able to do it somehow. I've seen people do it, so.
But get excited, guys. I'm actually really excited. Yeah. I'm actually really keen to get this going and watch like a weekly thing. And I'm keen to because me and Bassie obviously probably be pausing it throughout, just having a laugh or just, giving our thoughts.
Episodes go for half an hour, but we're going to talk shit during it. So during it.
So I mean, you guys will be able to see us, but we're not going to all have our webcams on. We're not going to have fucking maybe 10 of you guys in there with your webcams. It'll just be us.
Yeah, I'm assuming everyone else will be in the comments.
Present. Yeah.
You'll be able to watch.
So everyone can get a glass of wine. Everyone can do whatever. It's gonna be fun. I'm just gonna have a drink.
It makes me think that we should do it on a Friday night, but Thursday night's good. Thursday night's like a celebrate the weekend tomorrow, pretty much. Blah blah blah.
Nobody really needs a Friday. Any more of a kick on a Friday to make them have a good day. You know what I mean? If we do Thursday, it's like Thursday can sometimes be a bad day. Brighten everyone up.
Thursday's
Podcast
the new
Friday.
hump day. Yeah. Thursday's the new hump day. Sick. We're making plans.
Love it.
Let's start a new segment. and we'll do like what pissed you off this week. Give me a one thing that happened that you were just like, it can be the most outrageous thing. Mine's probably mostly going to be driving around and yelling at idiots, but give me one thing that's like made you outrageously angry, and you shouldn't even be that angry about it.
So I'm really trying now that I'm like, I don't know, I've got far less to be stressed about now that I'm not working, because that used to just put me in an instant bad mood. So I'm trying really, really hard to just not be a negative Nancy all the time. Yeah. But like as I've complained on it, like fucking second episode of the podcast, people that have been walking slow, but like they're all old, like around this area. So I'm like, that's fine, whatever. But this is another thing we've spoken about. Just Sydney drivers don't know what the fuck's going on. No one knows where the indicating fucking signal is. It does my fucking head in. I've just started becoming that as well.
Yeah, I think people, they know where it is. They just don't have the time to do it. Because I don't really use it that much. This is
people crossing 2 lanes without the indicator. 2 lanes. It's like, that's a lot.
You don't need an indicator to know where I'm going. Just watch where I'm going.
I suppose I'd be like playing game of basketball. Oh, I'm going to pass it here.
Yeah,
just
run
watch where
there.
The pass goes.
I got one today. I literally reversed back to this car because I was going to yell at them, and I drove off. I was like, fuck it, whatever. But this guy...
Was it because the person was... Oh, sorry. Yeah, you go.
No. So I was driving, like, in this... on this street. It was like a mall, basically. Like one lane of traffic each way, and then heaps of like street shops either side. This guy comes out of this street, and he wants to take the park across the road, like directly across the T intersection from him. So I'm just traveling, and there was no one behind me, so he could have waited. But what he did was he swung out in front of me, and then he stopped, and then he went to reverse into the car park.
Oh,
and I was driving, so he pulled out in front of me, and then I was right up his ass, and I'm like, "What?
Yeah.
What do you expect me to do?" So I go around him, and he beeps me for going like he wouldn't have had room to reverse.
Roll up the sleeves.
So he beeps me, and I'm past him, and he's back in. So I just like slam it into reverse all the way back, like slam my brakes on, and then he beeps me again, and I'm just like, "Nah, fuck it, I can't be fucked." I can't be fucked dealing with this shit.
Or it's one of those ones like where you speed past someone because they're going 20 under, and then you look at them and they're just like 70, and you're like, oh, I fucking can't be mad. I'm not allowed to be mad at that.
Just die.
I'm just like, fuck, why do I have so much rage for just an old person?
I used to get so angry. I think I've said this before. I used to get so angry. I used to take my grandma shopping and then just get angry at all the old people.
Yeah, just...
Oh, he's back. The camera's back for a second.
Oh, I'm here. Sorry, for some reason it's low video quality, but I think it's because everyone's streaming Big Brother because they're just fucking hooked on it.
Oh, okay.
But that show, by the way, I completely forgot how bad of a show that is. Oh, it depends what you like, really. But for me, the social situations just, so awkward. I'm just cringing the whole time.
Is it still like the first weeks?
Yeah, I think so. But we started from episode 1 because we're obviously on 7 play. It's been going for like a little bit, I think. So I watched the first episode, and you just like, you look at the kinds of people that they have in the experiment. They literally get people that would not get along. They intentionally do it. They grab people that will just clash, just like they do with Married at First Sight and all that shit. And there's this one guy in there that like collects rocks and stuff, and I just feel so bad for him. I just want to hug him. I don't know. He's like, I don't really have that good social skills, and I'm like, you're gonna get eaten alive.
Should we try out for the next Big Brother?
Can you imagine? Oh my god, would it be a laugh?
Funny. Like I reckon we'd get voted out like straight away. But imagine like it's like a couples one, and we go in as a couple, like we go in as like just friends, obviously not a couple, but and then we just like.
What are you trying to say?
You basically just live in that house. Like you don't have to do anything. And like you do they give you like challenges and stuff, right? Is that a thing that they do?
Yeah. Well, they have the challenges again. Yeah. It was like I see all the camera angles and stuff of like, you know, everyone in the house. When someone's talking, they put a camera on someone else and like get their reaction. It would just be you and me go, Dude, that guy's a fucking flog. Vote him out now.
I would just be prodding the bear all the time. Like, just keep getting under people's skin.
You'd be really good because they live on rations. Like, you're great at not eating. And I think they intentionally do that because they want to starve people and make them angry at each other.
Yeah, people get angry. Bro, Kate gets so angry when she doesn't eat. It's so funny. I notice it like instantly, and she notices it, and she just like gets angrier because she's getting angry. She's like,
just throw a Savoy in her mouth.
Catch. So good, so good.
That's actually not a bad idea though. That'd be hilarious to try out for Big Brother.
Well,
they have like
I
don't know if it's Friday night games or whatever. Yeah, we should audition. You reckon?
Yeah. Next time we'll see. Well, you guys will see it probably because you're watching it. Like next audition, but this time we'll just audition.
We'll talk to Daryl and we'll cancel out like a 2-month block of touring or something.
Yeah, we'll just be like, can we not tour in here?
Plan to get eliminated like first couple weeks.
Do we do it where the album drops like in the middle of it, so we're in the house and we're fucking promoting the record?
Yeah. Or like where the record drops straight after it. How would you get eliminated though? Imagine just like people just like you, and you just don't get it. You would not get eliminated. People would love you.
I'm just a people pleaser, but some people hate people pleasers. You know what I mean? But I remember they did a Celebrity Big Brother, and Kyle Sandilands was in it, and he like got a bunch of people together, and they tried to escape the house. They like so they're like climbing on the roof, and then like the voice is like, "Get back in the house," and they're just like, "Fuck you." That would be me. I'd just be like,
meet me in the diary room.
So bored. You'd get so bored. Like you just have to find things to do. You would,
because there's no internet. I don't know if they have TV. I guess they don't.
No, you would have no connection to the outside world, unless they give you like an hour a day or something, or like 10 minutes a day or a phone call or whatever.
You wouldn't even get a guitar. Oh. You know what I mean? Like, you can't even write. Like, you know what you do when you're bored? You know, you just grab a guitar and you just strum it for no reason. Imagine not being able to do that.
Oh. Maybe
I think I'd just shower all day.
Yeah, but you can't even whack off because they've got cameras on you. Oh, you can't even whack off because then everyone sees you. Yeah, but everyone knows you're whacking off.
Is it a communal shower?
From what I remember, it's like a boys' shower and a girls' shower.
Yeah, so I mean, like, so the boys, are they all in just like a prison kind of shower? Like it's all just one row of
like a change rooms, maybe. I can't remember. I think I've only watched like.
Imagine that, just someone.
I reckon I've only watched like 20 minutes of total of all the seasons.
Yeah, I just imagine like just fucking just whacking off just right next to people either side of you. Just what the fuck?
The first episode, we'd just be showering together.
True.
That's our thing. We're the best mates that shower together.
And then you see everyone's reaction, and they're like, "Oh my god!"
Do you
see what's happening?
Everyone just walks
slapping each other on the ass.
You're just shaving me.
Oh no! I'd love that. I don't reckon. I feel confident that we wouldn't get eliminated first. There's always someone that's just, I don't know, horrendous.
Yeah,
I mean, we'd be partiers.
If you'd make yourself known as a cockhead, I feel like you'd be the first person to go.
Yeah, I mean, if I was just like hungry for one day, I'd probably be voted out. I'd probably just be like, "Oh, shut the fuck up."
No, that's another thing we got. Now we fucking. We're just giving ourselves too much to do.
We're just mapping out our entire 2021.
Mm.
Remember there was that controversial Big Brother moment where someone did something inappropriate on there? The old turkey slap that happened back in 20. I can't really remember the context, so don't flame me.
Someone turkey slapped someone. Jesus Christ!
It's such a funny word. Not that I condone it. It's just a very awkward sentence to say. Someone was turkey slapped, and John Howard spoke about it in a press conference. Yeah, and hearing John Howard say turkey slap.
How funny is that?
It was
Prime Minister's talking about something that happened on TV.
But just something like to do with a cock was just bizarre to me. I was so young when it happened too. I was like, what's a turkey slap?
Ma'am, what's a turkey slap?
Ma'am.
It's what Bassy does to me when you're sleeping.
Oh, fuck. I just fucking walk right into that one. She's here, actually. I'll go ask her.
Yeah. So tell her I say hi. How was it seeing Luce?
Yeah, she was like so old and just so confused. Like she saw me and she's like, she's warming up to me now. Yesterday she was kind of like, I don't know, because she had already moved from our house that I was living in to the one where my mum has moved into now. And now she's come here. So she's just like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, she's a bit
scattered. The problem is trying to get her to pee in the little patio. So I've got one of those fake grass things, and I just took her out to the toilet before the podcast and shoved the grass thing under her. So I hope she peed on a bit of it. So I'm going to bring it out the back, and then hopefully the scent, I don't know, makes her want to piss on it. But I've just been taking her out every, I don't know, couple hours. It's fucking annoying.
Oh, yeah.
I asked for it, though. It's good, though. I missed her severely.
Yeah, I bet.
But
she's normally the only one that you miss, right, when we're away?
Life without a dog sucks.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
She's the only one that you really miss when you're away, isn't it? Isn't she?
Yeah, literally. Yeah. When I was driving away from home, or where I moved out of with Leah, and we're in the car, and I had left Lucy. I said my goodbye, and then I left Mum, and Mum was crying, and I was like, yeah, whatever, like, that's fine. And then I drove slowly past the front door, and I saw Lucy looking out at me go. I just stopped the car. I just was bawling for 5 minutes, man, like before I could leave.
Fuck.
And I was like, this is fucked. You can't explain to a dog like, hey, I'm just taking off for a bit. Whereas like, I can call Mum whenever. It's fine. I don't really, no one's losing sleep over
just
it.
FaceTime her. Get your mum to FaceTime Lucy.
She doesn't. She's just like, she doesn't know. She'll hear the noise, like the Lucy, and then she'll just go.
She won't be able to see your face or whatever you're saying.
Yeah. Bitch is old, man.
How old is she?
If you were going to get a friend... She's 15, by the way.
15.
If you were going to get a Frenchie or like a Boston boy or girl...
Don't know. Probably a boy.
Yeah.
Probably a boy, but I wouldn't be opposed either way. I mean, Kate's grown up with dogs and both of them were girls. So, but all dogs are boys.
Yeah,
to
I've never
me.
really grown up around a boy dog.
Even if they are girls.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a
it's
sexist.
so awkward whenever you like. Whenever you like are in public and you're like, oh, he's a good boy, and you're like, yeah, she's this and that. You're like, oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. They just correct you on the spot.
Girl. Ugh.
Cooties. Ugh.
Put it down.
Fuck, we're getting cancelled.
Fuck. So do you have any notes at all? Nah,
dude. So I've literally just jumped into it blindly. I don't do much. I've just been doing house stuff still. I mean, like, the room's starting to look good. There's you can see the paint here actually on the roof. Oh yeah. Video.
I can't really see it. Your video's back, but it's frozen, so I don't actually know what you're doing.
Why is that? Never mind.
Because you suck. I don't know.
Yeah. So we're gonna discuss how you got, buddy.
Yes. All right. So on Saturday night.
You knew what I was talking about.
Of course, I knew what you were talking about. Saturday night. I had Trav came over. So Trav was there. Trav was opposite me when I was sending you this, but he didn't know I was messaging you. Right? And I was that high. Well, I ate so much as well. It was great, but I felt like shit. Anyway, so we drank a slab. Yeah. And then got pizzas. And then we were sitting... Huh?
That's a lot.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, the last 2 times we've hung out, we have drank a slab, so whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like 30, you just start, alcohol doesn't affect you.
Yeah, there's just more mass to cover.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've been getting bigger, so like as you can tell. I'm fucking jacked.
Swole.
Anyway, yeah. So I was a bit intoxicated and inebriated, and then Kate's like, she said something to me, how she like missed you guys, and how like it would be sick if you guys were like hanging out at that time, that night.
Yeah.
Like we were the other nights, but now we have a table outside, so we're just chilling outside. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was a pretty nice night, and then. I sent you that message saying "fuck you."
Might find it actually.
Yeah, well, you read the messages because I can't get my phone.
Yeah, okay.
Read the messages.
All right. Sorry. It was hilarious because I think I was in bed, and I was like, I just knew what was happening. I knew your circumstance. It was Saturday. Did you say?
I think it was.
I guess
Saturday.
it's 9:23 p.m.
Okay.
Fuck you. I miss you.
Two separate messages.
Wish you guys were here listening to Clairvoyant. I'm crying.
Oh, fuck. I don't remember listening to that song. Sick. Yeah, I was literally crying.
Yeah.
I was like sitting at the table, just like looking down at my phone, and I could just feel a tear like rolling down my face. And then Trav just like the conversation between Kate and Trav stops, and Trav's like, "You having a moment there, mate?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, you want another beer?" I'm like, "Yes, I want another beer."
Yes. Crack the other slab.
It was a good night though. But yeah, it's
just funny
like,
and out of the
like,
blue because you're always like, "Fuck you, Jake, you suck." And I was like, "Oh, I know what kind of mood Bassie's in right now. Bassie is." I didn't know you were half a slab deep, but I knew you were close. Well,
yeah. I don't think I was half a slab then, but I was on my way.
I was one beer in.
But yeah. Oh, I ate so much food that night. Like, so we were drinking for ages, and then I just put some pizzas in the oven. So we we bought these like meatless pizzas. You know that Coles brand. You know those sausages and those chicken.
Yeah.
Fillets. Yeah, they have
a couple, don't they? 2 or 3.
Yeah, a few pizzas. So we got one of those, and then one of those Ristorante ones, the mozzarella ones. Oh, bellissimo.
Yeah.
Mate.
Oh, dude. Those ones, well, was it the mozzarella and maybe like tomato and mushroom or whatever?
Yeah, that's the one.
That was my shit when I was vegetarian. Oh my God.
So
amazing.
good.
And for the, like, I don't know, it was just for $7, it beats Domino's any day of the week.
Every time we go there, we go to Coles or whatever, we always look at the pizzas, see if they're on special, and if they're on special, we'll get like 2 or 3. And so our freezer is just like constantly stacked with like 5 or 6 pizzas. So yeah, anyway.
Well, it's good though, because like you come home from a long day and you're like, oh, just chuck a pizza and I can't be fucked cooking.
Yeah. Well, we only really eat them on the weekend. Normally we make dinner every night, but... So yeah, exactly. When you can't be bothered, it's easier. But so we had those.
It's hard though, because it's... Sorry, you go. Yeah.
No, sorry. Yeah, we had those, and then I think like 10 minutes later we had some chips and some yogurt, and then I think I cooked some hot chips, and then it will like just watching music videos and like just.
That's how we all end up, mate. It's how we all end up.
And then I was showing Trav like demos, and me and Trav were supposed to record vocals to that idea I sent you the other week, but we ended up just getting fucked up.
Yeah.
All farted.
The weird like different genre one.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of rocky, but it's like techno-y as well.
Sorry, like different.
Yeah, we were supposed to. Different to both the bands, but yeah. So we were supposed to do that, and then like halfway through that, like when we came back inside, I'm like, "Are we actually going to do anything?" He's like, "Fuck no, we're not doing anything." He's like, I can't even move.
I'm couch locked.
So they were couch locked, and then I was like, and then we went out and we smoked some ciggies, and I think I rolled another joint, and then we went back to the couch, and Kate's like, "All right, I'm going to bed," and this was like 1 a.m. And we were just like there. Jeez. I think we started watching like this. Started watching that important videos playlist on YouTube. You know those weird videos that I showed you? Yeah. We started watching that, and then out of nowhere, Trav just goes, "Hey, what burgers do you like from Macca's?" And I just go, "I don't know, quarter pounder." He's like, "What ice cream do you like?" I'm like, "Caramel sundae." He's like, "Do you like nuggets?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I just ordered Uber Eats." So he ordered.
Dude, how did you feel after that quarter pounder? They are so heavy.
I just remember finishing the quarter pound. I had a quarter pounder, 10 nuggets, fries, apple pie, and a caramel sundae.
Fuck.
Yeah, and I just remember finishing the caramel
after half a slab.
I don't even remember eating the caramel sundae. And I just remember it being 3 a.m. and Trav waking me up going, hey man, I'm going home now. And I was just like, how long have I been asleep for?
How?
I don't know.
Did he Uber home?
He Ubered home.
That's fucked.
He Ubered home and I go, message me when you go home so I know like he got home or whatever. And then I just passed out in the bed. And then I woke up at 8 and he sends me a message and he's like, I haven't fucking slept. Apparently he couldn't, because we ate so much shit. Like he hadn't eaten that much food in like a 24-hour period in so long. He's just like, my body was just like, what the fuck have you done? So he like didn't sleep for like the next like 16 hours, and then the next night he slept like 12 hours straight.
Fucking hell, that's insane. I've been actually kind of doing that though, because I haven't been eating breakfast. I cooked Mum a mad breakfast this morning, then I just skipped brekkie like I've been doing. And I just eat a huge lunch and a huge dinner, and I'm just feel fat all the fucking time.
Yeah.
I need to start skating.
That's it, mate. Just go out. Like you have like half an hour in the day at least. Have you even walked around?
I have been going out and doing stuff. Well, we've been doing house stuff, literally. Like, it's always, I've been to IKEA, Bunnings, Kmart every fucking day since I've been here.
Are you buying shit off?
But I have to go to IKEA tomorrow.
Are you buying shit off Marketplace? Because my days are I just constantly scroll through Marketplace looking for stuff.
I haven't actually. We like to scroll through Catch of the Day.
Oh mate, just scroll through Marketplace for stuff. People sell stuff so cheap, so cheap.
I know, just to get rid of it.
Yeah, like you can find like tables and whatever you're looking for on there. Like what did we do? We bought some of the stuff we bought was like $100, but like. It was cheaper than buying it. So that table setting that we got outside that I was telling you we were sitting at. Yeah. We got a massive like wooden table, big enough that we could have had beer pong on it. And then that came with a wooden bench that fits it, and then 5 aluminium chairs. And I looked online to how much the table was, and the table by itself was $1,000 on sale. And I bought everything for $500.
Fuck. And they were just like, yeah, this can't be fucked. I don't need it anymore.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, we got it from our, it was like passed down from her dad, and they had it for like a few years, and then we bought it off them.
Right. That's insane.
And like, you know that brown couch that you guys used to sleep on when you stayed over?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got that for free because these people were moving to Sydney and they needed it gone, so we just went and got it.
But then you also have those, remember the last time I was over and we're like, oh, I love that rug. And Kate's like, yeah, I bought it thinking it was a different colour because I couldn't really tell on Marketplace.
No, she saw it on like, Marketplace. Yeah, that one was weird because she drove like to fucking Berwick to get that, which is like an hour. Oh. And she came, that's why I was like kind of annoyed when she got it and she said she didn't like it because I'm like, you drove an hour for nothing. Yeah. But then she ended up putting it down as it looks great. Yeah.
It feels amazing.
It does.
I feel like we're just like
after a shower.
We're just oldies talking about, I don't know.
I don't feel like this podcast is that entertaining, but fuck it, whatever. We should do some guests soon though.
Yeah, for sure. I just need to pay attention to what, because I think of plenty of things through the week, but the podcast always creeps up. Yeah. And then I'm like, oh, fuck, what do I want to talk about? I have things that I want to talk about all the time.
Just chuck it. We should just chuck
This is good, though. This is more chill. Actually, we should get like a WhatsApp or fucking something to put ideas, talking points in. Because if I just message you or text you, it'll just get lost.
It'll just get lost, yeah.
Crap that we sent. By the way, that demo that you sent me, the one that you've been writing forever.
Yeah. You like it?
The verse is sick.
Yeah, I know. I love the verses, and then the chorus is just shit. It's just pure shit. And I was talking to Jack about it last night. We're talking about this Bukowski track. Sorry, guys, if you're not following. This new Bukowski track that I'm working on, and I've been trying to like. I've had this song from before we. Well, I've had parts of this song from before we were in America. Before we did the EP, I had this song like kind of ready to go. Like I had the guitar lines and stuff, and I should never write lyrics to it. Then I wrote the verses. And I was like so
before
stoked.
The Bukowski EP?
No, the verses were written like just before we left for America.
Sorry, you mean you had the idea before the Bukowski EP?
Yeah. It was like one of the first. Like I had that lead line, the intro lead line, for fucking ages, like at least 6 years.
Wow.
So there's songs that we're working on now that I've had from before the Bukowski EP.
Insane.
But yes, so I was talking with Jack about it, and we went through like all the chorus ideas that I had, and he's just like, I mean, they're all like decent, but none of them make the song better. I feel like I'm always hitting this ceiling in the verses, and I'm not getting to the next spot in the chorus. That's why I was saying to you, I always revert to like yelling. If I need to go to another place, I yell. But I feel like it definitely warrants yelling. But I need to do the right kind of thing.
Yeah. Because like the verses is very melodic and clean, and like very cool and ambient. You know what I think would make the chorus next level?
Yeah.
Just like one kind of major bright chord in there somewhere, so you can like land on a note. I know you've already recorded the music, but like when I was listening to it, I think last night you sent it to me, and I was like, the verses are sick, and I was listening to the chorus. I'm like, it just needs like maybe just one chord at the end to make it like, so you can land on like a mad note without it sounding too like far away from the verse. That was my hot take, if you will. Yeah. But I know you've recorded the music for that fucking months ago, so.
Oh, I mean, we can always redo it. Like, it's not the end of the world, but.
Yeah.
The drums only got recorded like 2 weeks ago. I don't have an acoustic. I've been meaning to get one. Like, just pick a cheap one so I can fuck around with songs.
Marketplace,
That's probably gonna be my next guitar. Yeah, true.
Scroll the
I keep looking at electrics. I keep looking at buying new electrics. I'm like, fuck, I should just get an acoustic. I mean, I can just muck around with my acoustic around the house, which is fine. I mean, my electric around the house. Like, it's the same thing for me. But I feel like acoustic has a different vibe. But I'll send you another link tonight with like a little bit of the ideas that I had from the other night, and tell me what you think.
Yeah, cool. I will do. It's like you said. I think one of the other podcasts you said if it can be played on a simple shitty guitar and it still sounds good, then it's like gonna be a good song.
Jack also told me another hot take on how when he thinks a song has the possibility to be a hit.
A nugget of wisdom.
Like he's just like, a song might have the possibility to be a hit if you hit the second verse the right way. So if the music just evolves and then it's a second verse, you know what I mean? It doesn't sound like a disjointed thing. It's like something happens in the second verse where you're like, fuck yeah, it keeps building in that verse. It's not just like a repeat of the first verse.
It's still I get that too actually, because I'm very, whenever I track my ideas or write songs, I'm just like, just for the time being, I just chuck the same kind of verse template in for second verse, just so it feels like I've got more done. Because then I can copy and paste the first chorus into the second one, and then boom,
then you have
most of the song done.
You really only need to write a verse and a chorus, and then you have basically a song.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that was basically
the
like all these.
Are always just like.
It's funny, like I love listening to Elvis and stuff, and like all of his songs are like a minute 50. Like it's just like there's no intro. It's just like chorus, bang, or like verse, chorus, music bit, end.
I've actually never listened to Elvis. That's
it's
bizarre.
Just like my dad had his greatest hits, and I just remember like maybe 3 minutes, but like radio songs back then were like quick. Like 2 minutes max. Just you know what I mean?
Skate punk.
Yeah, but like they're all just like some of them are slower jams and stuff, but they all just finish within that time period. And like, who used to?
Would he have just had like 80 songs to fill out a whole live set?
Yeah, or he'd probably just like shake his dick and everyone would be like, and then he'd go and eat a peanut butter.
Was Elvis that good looking?
I mean, growing up, like before he got fat, yeah.
Yeah, he kind of went a bit downhill there.
He had the sick hair.
Yeah, the old.
Yeah, the fucking Grease Lightning look, baby.
I actually haven't seen that movie. I know you're not surprised.
Nah, it's good. It's basically High School Musical.
That's all I need to know. Oh my god, that is what we need to watch.
Basically, no.
Your version of High School Musical.
No, that is not happening. To be honest, no word of a lie, I don't know where the CD has gone. It actually might be in the PS4 that my old housemate has, so he could randomly watch it one night.
Oh my god!
I don't actually know where it is.
So disappointing. I was gonna get Kate to just sneakily get it, and
unless Kate
then we could
has
watch
done
it
that.
for
But
an
yeah,
episode.
I mean, it's probably is somewhere. But the last time I looked in the case of it, I don't remember seeing it.
Last night.
Maybe we'll do. Maybe if we find it, maybe we'll do a bonus episode.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that'll be fucking hilarious.
Or maybe we'll
Guys,
do like a
trust me when I
YouTube
say
live
that
thing
this
with
is
the Patreons.
something you cannot miss. Yeah.
Maybe we'll just do a YouTube live thing with the Do you remember we didn't even get through it? It was that long.
Yeah, because we didn't. I don't think we really paused it. We ran some parts, but like it was close to an hour.
Oh mate,
Probably even longer.
It was movie length, mate. It was a feature film
Feature
film
length.
of a live acting. We didn't
James
even get to the best
Carra
part.
as Troy Bolton.
We didn't even get to the main part where fucking my friend Louise, who was playing Veronica. Is that her name? The chick?
Vanessa. What,
Vanessa.
Veronica.
Vanessa.
That's the actor's name.
Oh, Vanessa
Wait.
Hudgens. What was her name?
What's her name in there? Troy Gabriella.
Gabriella. The girl who was playing Gabriella. Louise. Her voice. She's like an insane singer. Like she was way better than me.
No.
You remember?
I remember.
Her voice like breaks like really bad. Like she
Yeah.
can't. She had to sing falsetto for the rest of the night. That's how bad it broke. She kind of lost a bit of her voice that night, and like I was just like, oh damn, that's what it's like to be.
You
a
know
real
what's funny?
singer.
Because like she was the only one that was like singing, and so when she started sounding bad, everyone's like, oh, she was the singer. Whereas everyone else like was
Everyone's
just like,
oh no, it's a bloody shipwreck now. We're all going down.
and we're breaking free. Everyone's just everyone's just like
we're
humming along.
soaring, flying. There's not a star
And then
in
her voice breaks,
heaven
and
that
you're like,
we
fuck,
can't reach.
she was a sail on our boat.
Yeah.
You know what though? Was what I loved was how you would like obviously Troy, the main like jock,
Yeah.
and Chad was just
actually
like
a joke.
just ripped. He was a ripped jock.
He was so he's he was like everyone. That guy was probably the only real basketball player that was on the team, but he was actually Zac Efron. Like he was a basketball player that did.
Yeah, I was
Drama.
thinking, why didn't he get cast for Zach?
I think it's because I was in the auditions. I was more outgoing. I was just like a dick. I was just like doing whatever just to get the part, and I could kind of sing.
Yeah.
It was like maybe he sings though, so I don't know. And I feel like I was in year 12, and then I got it over him. So
Yeah, fair. I
Maybe
never
I'll show-
did any drama. I was always scared when I was doing drama in high school. Like, it looks like
Yeah.
fun, but it was also whenever you try in drama. When I was in school, anyway, people would go, "Pfft, fucking
Man,
look
it
at
was-
that, fucking
it was
he's
actually
actually
kind of-
acting." What an
it
idiot!
was kind of weird because like some people were really good, and I only just did just try to be funny. That's all I try to do.
yeah.
So like I did theater sports and stuff like that. If you know what that is, which is like, do you know what theater sports is?
No.
So it's like
Master Chef for actors.
no. Do you know Thank God You're Here? Remember that TV show?
Favorite show of all time.
So good. That was like a thing. So like what would happen is like you basically have to like make up the best storyline as the sport, right? So you give two people, the first two people, they get given like a theme, and then they freeze,
Yeah.
and then you go in and you try and pick up the story from where it went, but you don't know what the hell was happening, right? You just like you close off exactly like that show, and then it's like basically like the funniest person wins. The funniest team wins, and you're all in one team, and then you keep subtracting, and then you have to remember to go back to the other story, and then go back to the other story, and then it's the last two people again. So yeah, that's like kind of stuff I used to do in drama. That was like my kind of thing. And then for some reason, like
Cool.
I did
you
choir
do that
as
like
well. So
just in year 12, or did you do it through like year 9, year 10?
so like when you in like school, how you have like your different houses and like you verse each other in different sports and stuff. Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like that, we would do that like intra-school, like versing other like the other houses, like doing different stuff. Like we do athletics.
You went regional with this.
No, internal.
Oh, sorry. Well, I said other schools.
Sorry, I meant like the other houses. My bad.
Okay, right.
But we did verse one other school that was from Adelaide. We had it was like a sister school, and then one year they would like send a team over to do like all different like basketball, soccer, softball, like do like a mini Olympics kind of thing, and then the next year we would send over a team, and you'd get to try out for the team. It's pretty cool kind of thing. But that was the only other school that we played with. But yeah, it's a fun time.
That's sick. But yeah. I always like envied people who were comfortable like acting and singing or whatever, because I'm like, it looks like so much fun. Because I was just never. I love playing sport, but like with my like fucking 5'7", 5'8", fucking I can't get into any sport. I can't play footy. I'll fold in half. I'm too short for basketball. I'm just like I was. There's no chance in me following a sport. So I was like, I'd love to just do something creative, and I just didn't. I was a pussy.
I just remembered I tried out for that team. That when I was in year 12, the team from Adelaide was coming to Melbourne, so like I tried out for like a bunch of different sports, because then if you get into like 3 sports, you get the week off school and you can just go to the different games and watch everyone. So I tried out for softball, soccer, and theatre sports with the 3, and then I remember my theatre sports tryout was the teacher who was like doing the auditions or whatever for it. He was just like, "You've got a brick in your hand." And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Sell me the brick like it's something that I need." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I just don't even remember what I said. I just kept getting loud. I just became like a salesman, you know what I mean? I was, like, National Tiles, that ad, that was pretty much what I did. I just tried to sell it.
Hello.
Like that way. Yeah, I just like...
Frank walking for National Tiles.
Yeah. I like walked out of the room and then walked back in and then just did like this thing. But the weird part was it wasn't just me and him. Like there was all the other people auditioning as well. And I was like, this is so awkward. Like, and that was like the one of the
you had to sell it to him in front of everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone else was just sitting in the room. And I was like, this is so weird. And like, I was actually like I was pretty anxious. But like, that was where I was just like, fuck it. Whatever. Like, if I don't get it, I don't get it. But like, no one's going to laugh at me for like, doing this thing, because we're all here to do the same thing. So like, you know what I mean? True.
That's where I think it's different, because like if you're there to do it, it's it's accepted, because like everyone's whereas if it's just your regular curriculum class, where everyone from your the 25 kids in your class has period 5, it's drama, no one really cares about it except for that one person, and then you engage in a task there, and then everyone's just like, this guy is enjoying this way too much. What a fucking idiot. And you're like,
yeah,
it's like, I said this to you, I've said it to you many times. Like, I don't get nervous to play a show that's our show, because I know people have come to see us.
Yeah.
But playing shows when you're an earlier band and no one knows you or any of your shit, it's like, I really got to try and like win these people over. They could just like flat out hate it.
Yeah, I even that, like, I laugh at that, because I'm like, it's going to sound so cocky. I'm just like, not that I don't care about them, but it's like, I've done this before where people care, and I don't care if they don't care. Like, I'll just do it. And I'm just like, I'm not going to jump around unless they start caring or whatever. Like, I mean, I'll still perform, but like, it's not like I'm going to go over the top if people are like sitting fucking 20 meters away and no one's caring. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the one that... like I hate doing is when someone's like, "Oh, you sing," and like you're just like noodling with the guitar or whatever, and they're like, "Sing me a song," and I'm like, "No, I don't want to do that now," because then everyone just stops and looks at you like you're at a barbecue or something.
Yeah,
I'm like, nah. Fuck that.
It's like I saw this this TikTok, I think, a while ago, and it was like, I'm not gonna sing. It's like, what do you do for a living? And the guy's like, I'm a realtor. And the guy's like, sell me a house. Yeah. Sell me a house right now. And the guy's like, well, no, like, it's a bit... And he's like, no, do it. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
Build me a house. Whatever.
Build me a house. Well, Jim could do it. Just give him a couple of jacks and he'll build you a house or not.
Oh my God. Speaking of playing shows to no one caring, and then afterwards, Jim getting on the absolute piss. I think it was maybe a couple of beers and boom. Because I think... Did we No, I'm thinking of another time. But we all stayed at the bar, didn't we? And then we kept drinking.
Coffs
and
Harbour.
then Jim was
Coffs
just,
Harbour is the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, Jim's dance moves were just hammering a nail into a 2x4, but with his whole body. If you can imagine this, if you're not watching.
No. What he was doing was getting the cement on the trowel and then slapping it onto a brick and wiping it over the brick.
Oh, was
and
he?
Then tapping the brick in.
Oh, because they were brickies at the time, weren't they?
Yeah, they were both brickies at the time, the boys. And I think Chris drove. That's why Jamie got fucked up. Because we were drinking. Me, you, and Gibbo were drinking all day. Remember?
That's right.
Beach.
That tour was just all day drinking. Goon. Remember the
such
Perth show? Just goon sacks.
Perth show? No. I'm talking about this. I'm talking about the Undercast tour.
I know. Sorry, yeah, I'm talking about Perth as it is. But like those tours from that kind of span of 6 months were just like
Perth as it is, and then Sydney as it is. The first night when we refilled as it is as water bottles with goon. Remember we went and bought those 2 goon sacks.
Yeah.
Oh, that was. That's
we had to sneak them in too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a story for another time.
Story for another time.
We got there, mate. We passed an hour. Give yourself a pat on the back.
Thank you. Maybe we'll get Foley on and we'll talk about that tour.
Oh goodness me, he listens to the podcast.
Maybe we'll give him a call. But yeah, good work, mate. I thought we were going to struggle. I looked at the clock at like 15 minutes and I was like, God damn, where are we going to go from here? And now it's been an hour.
I've just got the clock like to the right of me and I'm just like, I've looked up every 10 minutes. So it's just kind of flown by.
Hell yeah.
By the way, just a nice little piece of good. I don't even know what I'm saying. Just a positive note to end on. I got a message from Ken, the man.
Yeah.
And he said, listen to your guys' podcast the other day. Miss you all. Miss you guys and hope you've been doing all right, man. So
Fuck
Ken's
you, Ken.
listened to the podcast. I'm assuming it was on behalf of both of us.
Yeah. No, he's like that bastard.
So there you go. Thanks, Ken. Thanks. Fuck that Bassy guy off. Thank you guys for listening. This has been another episode of Red Wine Good Time, the show where we've completely shunned wine and drink practically anything but.
I think we need to get back on the red wine train. I just feel weird drinking red wine during the week because I'm trying to like keep on my diet, but then we do these podcasts late, and
then
like,
you just get shit faced.
Yeah.
From wine. Every time we've done an episode with wine, it just topples over. It derails real quick.
Maybe
anyway,
I'll have
guys.
to come
Sorry,
up and
I just interrupted the outro.
Visit. We can do one in the same room. We can polish another fucking fucking thing. But yeah,
absolutely.
Thank you for listening again, guys. You guys have been awesome. A great audience, as always. I've been Bassy.
Give yourselves a round of applause, everyone. I've been JT, and we will see you in the next one. Catch us later. Buddy, Bonza.